American 168 Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please
New York approach, American 168 Heavy, with you at 31,400.
American 168 Heavy, radar contact, say approach request.
American 168 Heavy is 5 nautical miles east of Strasbourg, Pocono at 30,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 31 right at John F. Kennedy.
American 168 Heavy,
Roger, American 168 Heavy.
American 168 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level.
Descend and maintain flight level 180, American 168 Heavy.
Air France 4 Heavy, thank you, good day.
American 168 Heavy, requesting descent to 10,000.
Contacting John F. Kennedy.
American 168 Heavy,
descend and maintain 14,000, American 168 Heavy.
New York approach, Japan Air 6 Heavy, with you at 14,300.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, radar contact, say approach request.
Japan Air 6 Heavy is 4 nautical miles north of Blairstown at 13,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 31 left at John F. Kennedy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 31 right at John F. Kennedy.
Roger, Japan Air 6 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, descend and maintain 12,000.
Descend and maintain 12,000, Japan Air 6 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, reduce speed to 260 knots.
Reduce speed to 260 knots, Japan Air 6 Heavy.
American 168 Heavy, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000. American 168 Heavy. Nearest approach, Yankee Uniform Sierra Mike Delta Super, with you at 15,200.
Yankee Uniform Sierra Mike Delta Super, radar contact say approach request. American 168 Heavy, American 168 Heavy, disregard last message. American 168 Heavy, descend and
maintain 8,000. American 168 Heavy.
American 168 Heavy, expect deviation from flight plan. American 168 Heavy, turn right.
Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 8,000. American 168 Heavy.
American 168.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. American 168 Heavy.
Raptor 3042, do not exceed 350 knots.
Do not exceed 350 knots. Raptor 3042.
Raptor 3042, thank you. Japan Air 6 Heavy, descend and maintain 10,000. American 168 Heavy, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180, American 168 Heavy.
Raptor 3042, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Raptor 3042. Good day.
American 168 Heavy, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5000. American 168 Heavy. November 771 Juliet, Quebec is 1 nautical miles northeast of Teterboro at 8,600 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at John F. Kennedy.
November 771 Juliet, Quebec, expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 31 right at John F. Kennedy.
Roger, November 771 Juliet, Quebec.
American 168 Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots. Japan Air 6 Heavy, expect
Reduce speed to 200 knots. American 168 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 8000.
Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 8000. Japan Air 6 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. Japan Air 6 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180. Japan Air 6 Heavy.
American 168 Heavy, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000. American 168 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5000. Japan Air 6 Heavy.
November 771 Juliet, Quebec, turn left heading 220. American 168 Heavy.
Turn left heading 130. American 168 Heavy. Turn left heading 220. November 771 Juliet, Quebec.
November 771 Juliet, Quebec, turn left heading 150.
Turn left heading.
American 168 Heavy.
Turn left heading 040. American 168 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000. Japan Air 6 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. Japan Air 6 Heavy.
American 168 Heavy.
Turn left heading 340. Descend and maintain 2000. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 31 right. American 168 Heavy.
November 771 Juliet Quebec, turn left heading 130.
Turn left heading 130, November 771 Juliet, Quebec.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, turn left heading 130.
Turn left heading 130, Japan Air 6 Heavy.
November 771 Juliet Quebec, descend and maintain 8000.
Descend and maintain 8000, November 771 Juliet, Quebec.
November 771 Juliet Quebec, reduce speed to 220 knots. American 168,
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
American 168 Heavy, American 16.
Contacting John F. Kennedy Tower on 119.1, American 168 Heavy.
Singapore 21 Heavy, contact New York departure on 123.7.
Contacting New York departure on 123.7, Singapore 21 Heavy.
Singapore 25, wind 340 at 31 gusting 36, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. John F. Kennedy Tower, 8 Romeo Sierra Delta Alpha, ready for departure in sequence at runway 31 left, departing north.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Singapore 25.
John F. Kennedy Tower, Delta 575, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing east.
Delta 575, line up and wait runway 31 left. John F. Kennedy Tower, Japan Air 6 Heavy is 12 nautical miles to the southeast at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 31 right.
Line up and wait runway 31 left, Delta 575.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, wind 3, American 168 Heavy.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 31 right, American 168 Heavy.
Japan Air 6 Heavy, wind 340 at 28 gusting 36. Number 2, runway 31 right, cleared to land. Singapore 25, contact New York departure on 123.7. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 31 right, Japan Air 6 Heavy.
Contacting New York departure on 123.7, Singapore 25.
Delta 575, wind 340 at 28 gusting 36, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Delta 575.
500. 400. 300. 200. 50, 40, 30, 20.
John F. Kennedy Tower, Beeline
10.
252, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing straight out.
Delta 575, contact American 168 Heavy, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, American 168 Heavy.
8 Romeo Sierra Delta Alpha, wind 340 at 28 gusting 31, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Beeline 252, hold position.
Holding position, Beeline 252.
Aero Mexico 409 Heavy, line up and wait runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, 8 Romeo Sierra Delta Alpha.
Line up and wait runway 31 left, Aero Mexico 409 Heavy.
November 568 Alpha Juliet, hold position. Holding position, November 568 Alpha Juliet. American 168 Heavy, contact John F. Kennedy ground.
Contacting John F. Kennedy ground on 121.9er, American 168 Heavy.
China.
John F. Kennedy ground, American 168 Heavy, request.
American 168 Heavy, taxi to Terminal 8 Gate 04 via Bravo, Alpha 4, Alpha.
Taxiing to Terminal 8 Gate 04 via Bravo, Alpha 4, Alpha, American 168 Heavy.
John F. Kennedy Ground, Foxtrot Sierra November Hotel November, ready to taxi with information Charlie.
Foxtrot Sierra November Hotel November, taxi to runway 31 left, hold short of 4 left 22 right.
Taxiing to runway 31 left, will hold short of 4 left 22 right, Foxtrot Sierra November Hotel November.
John F. Kennedy Ground, Cargo King 883 Heavy, ready for pushback. Stand by, Cargo King 883 Heavy. John F. Kennedy Ground, Cargo King 883 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot.
Cargo King 883 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Cargo King 883 Heavy.
John F. Kennedy Ground, China Eastern 985 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Foxtrot. China Eastern 985 Heavy, taxi to runway 31 left, hold short of 4 left 22 right.
John F. Kennedy Ground, China Southern 2568 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Foxtrot.
Taxiing to runway 31 left, will hold short of 4 left 22 right, China Eastern 985 Heavy. China Southern 2568 Heavy, taxi to runway 31 left, hold short of 13 left 31 right.
Taxiing to runway 31 left, will hold short of 13 left 31 right, China Southern 2568 Heavy.
John F. Kennedy Ground, Emirates 248 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot, requesting runway 31 left.
Emirates 248 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Emirates 248 Heavy.
John F. Kennedy Ground, Cargo King 883 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 left with information Foxtrot.
Cargo King 883 Heavy, taxi to runway 31 left, hold short of 4 left 22 right.
John F. Kennedy Ground, Singapore 25, ready for pushback with information Foxtrot.
Taxiing to runway 31 left, will hold short of 4 left 22 right, Cargo King 883 Heavy.
Singapore 25, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Singapore 25.
China Southern 2568 Heavy, cross runway 31 right.
Crossing runway 31 right, China Southern 2568 Heavy.
Foxtrot Sierra November Hotel November, request permission to cross runway 4 left.
Foxtrot Sierra November Hotel November. Cross runway 4 left.
Crossing runway 4 left. Foxtrot Sierra November Hotel November.
China Eastern 985 Heavy. Cross runway 4 left. Crossing runway 4 left. China Eastern 985 Heavy.